Gera here, better than yesterday. Today's topic is hidden cost of corporate life. I remember a senior executive once told me I climbed the corporate ladder for 30 years. And when I reached at the top, I realized that the ladder was leaning against the wrong wall. It stayed with me. There is a hidden cost of corporate life. Stress ticks only after money, power. Spending less time with your loved family towards the hobbies which you enjoy. Now, let me begin with the transition that start with how the corporate life begins. The dream phase. Every corporate employee begins with a young man or a young woman joining a company after their studies and realizing that now they can buy those things which they could not buy before. It could be good garments, a motorcycle in some good restaurants, making friends, and paying bills for the group, for self. First salary comes with freedom. However, lifestyle upgrade begins. Now, from motorcycle, one promotes himself in a car, in one bedroom house, more destinations to visit, like the major cities such as Delhi, and while some foreign destinations like London, Paris, they also get it. Gradually, the person's life revolves around his career. Career takes a center position, and rest of the thing, it just now we'll come to what is called as golden handcuffs. Salary in the beginning from 20,000, then to 30,000, then to 50,000, then to his lakh quarter. However, lifestyle inflation also happens with house EMI, car EMI, children's education in schools like school, Loreto Convent, bigger house, to two bedroom, three bedroom, and with this all, the freedom decreases. The workload increases, the freedom decreases. Golden handcuffs, attractive, first, restrictive. Now let's talk about stress machine to meet certain targets. It could be 2 crores a month, then they go to 3 crores, and go to 4 crores, depending upon the position. There are quarterly reviews, appraisals, comparison of market shares vis-a-vis peers and environment. Constantly, there are phone notifications, which becomes background noise, takes it for granted. Even on weekends, there are emails, there are WhatsApp messages. You might have to engage with your juniors, your seniors, Zoom calls, and various other ways. So as it grows, starts getting the sleep problems, problems of blood pressure, indigestion, in some cases, diabetes, constant stress. Stress becomes a normal. I'll give you a story of a person who did very well. In about 7, 8 years' time, he became marketing manager. He would leave in the morning at 10 o'clock and come back late. One day he was asked by his son, who was only 6 years old, that, Papa, why do you always come after I've gone to sleep? It touched the person's heart. He was spending very little time with his growing son. The question is, one must see clearly. To next point, the identity trap. Person, instead of calling himself Sumit, thinks that he is CEO of Fish and they have offices in 25 countries. He thinks that his identity is his position, CEO. Understand, the layoffs are normal. The restructuring takes place. Many jobs disappear. Many positions also disappear. Sometimes a person is assistant branch manager, but after he leaves, position disappears. You must ask yourself, who are you without your title? Now let's talk about the time cost. A person works for 10 hours a day, 5 days a week, works for 30 years, it's approximately equal to 80,000 hours in his whole lifetime. Now, that's the cost. It's like a person is given a salary, various benefits. He's supposed to come to the same spot every day, 8 o'clock at night, for 30 years. Now, what would he have done during this period? In this period, he could have enjoyed some of his hobbies, did spend a lot of time with his family, with his parents, with his wife, with his children. Corporate life doesn't just take away effort, it takes time, lost hobbies, lost creativity. This happens with millions of people all over the world in corporate life. There is one more point which has been continuously spoken about corporate life, that it gives security. However, this is an illusion. Layoffs are common. With restructuring, the jobs disappear. With AI taking over, many jobs would disappear. They are disappearing today, and it would be much worse in another 3, 4 years or 10 years. Ask you, if jobs are not secured, why sacrifice life for them? The professionals are rethinking about success. What are choices? It could be entrepreneurship, somebody setting up factories with clear vision, good planning, persons becoming consultant, the area of his specialization, creative careers like interior designers, fashion designers, ghostwriters, musicians. One could also generate ways to create side income. It could be rental income, it could be income generated by offering consultancy, it could be income generated by learning more skills which are relevant. And another is a balanced corporate approach. That means a person spends not 10 hours, but only 8 hours a day. He chooses to leave office at 6 o'clock. Then remaining time he spends with his family, his children, his parents. He goes on various functions such as birthday parties, anniversary dinners, community functions. Sometimes he participates. He might play piano, which he loves to do. One should work which should be supportive to life. It should not be one singular goal. Now, the final message is that you should have your life when you have peaceful sleep, you have good health. Success is freedom plus health plus meaning. Career should not replace life. Remember, nobody wishes that he spends more hours in attending meetings. I come to end of my podcast. I'm sure that you would have enjoyed it. If it resonated, please recommend it to your friends, your relatives, and subscribe to my channel. We talk about money, mindset, success. It's corporate life, it's hidden cost. So, thank you very much for listening to me. See you in a few days with a more attractive topic.